amazing. Freaking amazing. Right, Bean? Where are you at? Oh, there you are. But yo, what is going on, everyone? And welcome back to another YouTube video. For any of you guys that are new here, my name is Levi. Today is going to be the last day that I ever do a day in the life of balancing 800 million different things. In other words, just kind of being a student, entrepreneur, athlete, and there's probably some other things I'm missing out on, but this is going to be the last one that I ever make, simply because today is the last day that I have class before I graduate next week. So it's pretty exciting. Like I'm happy that this chapter of my life is coming to an end. So it's kind of like we're capturing an end to a chapter, but also capturing what my life has looked like for kind of like the past 5.5, 6 years. So this is super cool. I'm excited to do the last episode on this. So starting out with, it's the morning. I wake up 5:30 every single day, and I come downstairs and I make a wonderful breakfast that you guys may or may have not seen on the recent full day of eating on my cut. This is my pre-workout meal, and today we have a HIIT workout. Today's Wednesday. I normally don't record on Wednesdays because I usually go to the Y, but today we're going to go to my gym simply because we're recording and the Y doesn't let me record. So yeah, I don't know why they don't, but it is what it is. So we'll leave here for that around 6:30. Seen a couple people running on the road this morning, and all I could think to myself is, that should be me. It's been rough, y'all. This injury has just been notorious. Like, it will sort of get better, and then it'll get worse, and then it'll get better, and I don't know. I don't even know where it's at. Part of me is just like, oh yeah, I'm getting better for sure, and then the other part is like, no, I'm not. I have an appointment with a physical therapist in about a week and a half, 2 weeks, and hopefully when we do that evaluation, he can kind of tell me exactly what's going on. I've told you guys it's lateral movements, and I know for sure it's that, but I don't know exactly what is causing that. I know it's my glute medius, but I don't know how to fix it, so I'm hoping that's what the physical therapist can tell me, like what we can do. So that said, if you guys have been trying to stay tuned for the marathon prep, just know that I'm not too sure if that's going to be happening this year. You know, I want to qualify for Boston for 2025. I just don't see it happening if I can't get better. Maybe, we could do a half marathon for whatever reason, just to do one, because it's been a while since I've even done a half marathon. I mean, it's almost been 2 years since I've done a half marathon, so maybe we could do one of those, if we heal up in time. Gosh, I know it could be so much worse, but it's not going well right now with that. But we're pulling up right now, about to get in there, warm up, and get this HIIT going. I ain't that short. So for this morning's HIIT workout, I've adjusted it from my previous HIIT workout because I can't do any lateral movements. I can't do a lot of squat movements because of my hip that I told you guys about. So what we're doing now, I'll just tell you guys exactly what the workout is. So we do 1 minute on the bike, and then directly from the bike, we go into 15 burpees. And then from the burpees, we go into this ab circuit I have where I go into toe touches, crunches, and Roman twists, which are all weighted. And that's 1 set, and I repeat that for 3 to 5 times. Just depends on how in shape I am. I'll probably do 3 because last week I did 3. I was pretty out of shape still. I'm not in my best shape, but I'm not out of shape either. I'm just not in the shape that I would like to be in. So that's what it's gonna be like. I'll put it up on the screen in case you missed it. Again, you repeat that for 3 times, and you guys give yourself a minute of break in between, because you want to aim for a ratio that's either 1-to-1 with HIIT or 3-to-1. It's just the most beneficial when it comes to increasing your VO2 max. So that's that, and I'm trying my hardest to postpone this because it sucks, but anything worth doing sucks. I want to say more to that, but I just shouldn't. I should just start. But I gotta get my watch started. See how procrastination works. $18 minutes and 3 seconds. The calculations aren't necessarily right because Garmin isn't tracking exactly what I'm doing. Holy crap. So today I did 4 sets instead of 3 just because I was like, I gotta be 1% better than I was last time. If last time was 3, this time's 4, next time's 5. Am I dead? Yes. Am I alive? Yes. So technically I'm not dead, but figuratively speaking, I am dead. So I'm still alive. So after this, what I'm gonna do is stretch out and then hit the sauna and get a lot of electrolytes in. If you guys are gonna do HIIT, any sort of cardio, working out in general, you always need to be having electrolytes. I got some hydrate over there in my bag that I got. If you guys need any electrolyte powder mix, or I should say if you guys want some, because not necessarily a need, you could get electrolytes from other things, but if you want something that's easier to get just by tossing a scoop in to 12, 16 ounces of water, then Transparent Labs got the thing for you. My favorite flavor, you guys know, the Arctic Freeze. Code LEVE will save you 10% off. Whew, but it can't save you more oxygen on your HIIT workout.
Not bad. Not bad at all. It's just, I don't know, nothing's ever gonna beat coffee. I'll be honest with y'all, like nothing's ever gonna beat coffee. These energy drinks are good, they're just like, I don't know, they're not that great, I guess. I don't know. It's okay though. This is a good flavor. It's sour gummy worm by Rain. I almost said Transparent Labs, but Transparent Labs would never make something like that, ever. And I don't even know why. I got that because I saw it the other day, and I was like, I wonder how that flavor is. And then I'm drinking it, and it has all these like horrible things in it for you, and I'm like, why would I even want to drink that? Can't lie, that thing has me on like a level of like energy that I haven't experienced in a long time. I don't drink a lot of caffeine, and I think I've made that clear in other videos. If I haven't, I really don't. Like, I just have a cup of coffee usually every day, and today I was like, yeah, energy drink, and now I'm like having a hard time focusing. Now, normally I would go to school today and start doing my homework, but today I decided to come home. The reason for that is because I had to come home and drop some things off that I got at the store, because last night I was meal prepping and I was like, dude, I am out of beef. What the heck? And it was too late for me to go to the store. So I was like, all right, I'll go tomorrow and get it. So I came back home, and now I'm going to do my schoolwork. I don't even have school till like 11 almost every day, except for today. I have a presentation at Cheney Stadium, which is a stadium where the hometown baseball team plays. And my professor wanted to do it just because he wanted us to get used to performing under pressure, which I can respect. And it's going to be how the real world works. Like, you're not going to just be in a classroom in like the real world. So we have that today. That'll be cool. I'm excited to get it done with, because as soon as I'm done with that, everything with school's done with. Like, I don't even have to go next week. So that's awesome. But right now, I don't even necessarily have anything to work on with like school related stuff. I will go through my Canvas and just make sure like there's no assignments that, I'm missing, or something that like is still due even though we're not in school for the rest of the week. So I'm going to go check that out. Now that I think about it, I actually have a peer review that I need to finish. So I'm going to go finish that. And then in 40 minutes, I got to head out of here. I'm meeting with my team prior to our presentation so that we can just basically get some practice under our wing before we go up and present. Okay, so I get asked a lot when I make these day in the life videos, like, how do you balance all this? And the thing is that I structure my time efficiently. So if I know I have an hour of spare time, dedicate that to something. Label your time. I think a lot of people do not label an activity for their time usage. A lot of the times people will go, oh, I don't have enough time in the day. It's like, okay, well, identify an hour, whether it's like on your lunch break, during your job or whatever it is, and say, I'm gonna start doing this during this time, and that will help you be so much more efficient. Like, I feel like I actually don't do a lot, even though I know I'm doing a lot, and that's because I fill my time up, and I do allow myself to have some sort of break during the day, and that's usually after a whole day's work is done. But people say, oh, I don't have enough time to work out. It's like, well, what about that hour time that you have during your break? What about that hour time you have before dinner? Like, if you label an activity for a time duration, you'll find yourself having a lot more time, and you won't even realize it because we waste our time so much, whether it's like scrolling on our phones or just doing something stupid that's not even useful. And so then that hour time, I was able to do homework, I was able to go meet with my pastor, and now I'm getting rounds in for this presentation that I have later today. And so just by accounting time or activities for my time, I'm able to be much more effective with it. All right, welcome everyone to our presentation. Today's presentation, we're going to talk about how we can make U.S. soccer match the popularity of European soccer. I'm Levi. This is Jonathan. I'm Jamal. MLS, but so how does this process occur? How can the culture differentiate? So that all dates back to where the roots of soccer come from. So So, school's done. We literally wrapped up the presentation that I had today. It went smoothly. It actually went really good. I felt the most comfortable I'd felt in a while presenting. I normally am pretty comfortable presenting just because of the camera experiences that I have, or just my experience talking on camera. I don't know why I said that so weird. I went and got Chipotle. You guys know, if you guys seen the recent video, I'm on a cut. And so what I do when I have to get something to eat on the go, and I have to today because I think I'd mentioned to you guys, like, I didn't have all my meals prepped and didn't have all the groceries for it. So what I'm doing with this is I calculated the macros and the calories at Chipotle. And then what I'll do is see how many more or how many less calories I need to consume. And for this, I still have like 200 calories left over after I eat this that I need. And so I'll probably finish off the day with like, I don't know, something with protein and like maybe a carb source or something with protein fat that I can finish. Might have like a can of tuna with like some all natural mayo or something like that to kind of end the day. So that's over. It's currently, what time is it? It's 3:30 now. And we're gonna go home. We're gonna get out of this. I hate dressing in business attire. Like, yeah, sure, I look better and stuff, but I don't feel better. I feel like, dang, I can't wait till I get out of this. Now is like my editing time, and today I don't actually have any videos to edit. I do, however, have a video for someone else to edit. I shot a wedding, like, how long has it been now? I think it's almost been a week. I shot it last Friday, and it went amazing. Like, it looks amazing. I need to take these off. I'm gonna rip the cord out. And I'm just finishing up the final touches. I told him I'd have it to him by this Saturday. So just gonna put the final touches on it. Normally during this time, like, I'll you know, again, edit, do whatever stuff needs to be done for like my personal brand and stuff like that. And sometimes I'll even check my sources for Kill Built and whatnot. And I'm actually gonna check it right now because I have a shirt being made and I've told you guys about it and shown you guys it before. And I have this shirt being made and I don't know why the process has been just horrendous. I think it's just taken longer than I wanted. So we have this shirt where she sent some examples of it right here. And this is it. It's green. Did I want it to be green? No. I thought it was going to be brown. But I'm colorblind to greens and reds, and I see them as brown most of the time. So that's on me. That is all on me. And yeah, it is what it is. But the process is just taking forever to get this shirt done. I probably won't be able to drop something for Kill Built in a little while. Guys, like this stuff is just so expensive. Like running a clothing brand is not necessarily cheap per se. I mean, it doesn't take a whole bunch of startup cost, but it's definitely more than, let's just say you have a service-based business. Like if I start a video and photography business, all I need to invest in really is a camera and maybe, you know, a $20 a month, you know, subscription for Premiere Pro and Photoshop. That business model is not expensive. You might think like, oh, $3,000 for a camera and then $20 a month for, you know, Premiere Pro, like, oh, that's, you know, a good chunk of money. But compared to clothing where, you know, you have to pay for the LLC and everything, and that's around $400. And then you have to pay for your sample, which is like $100. And then you got to pay for bulk. And, you know, small bulk orders probably range from anywhere to $700 to $1,200. So then you have that cost. And of course, you're not just dropping one, you know, shirt, you're not just dropping a pair of shorts, you know, you're continuously trying to drop things. So it adds up over time, and especially if you don't sell everything. Like I don't sell out of everything. Like I still have everything that I've ever dropped. Like I still have items and quantities of those items. That's where with photography, you know, you do, you know, let's just say you're charging $250 for graduation shoots, right? And your camera is $3,000. You only need about 10 of those shoots, just a little more than 10, to pay off your camera. That's it. And that's not that much, you know, considering the fact that if you actually get out there and get some people down for, you know, shooting photography for them for their stuff, then pretty good to go. So yeah, it's not lucrative. I think that's kind of for any sort of item-based business rather than like a skill-based business. You know, I mean, that's why I do online coaching and stuff like that, because clothing is so finite to limited control. As where with a skill set, you have a little more control because you can go directly to your consumer. As with clothing, I don't go directly to people and say, hey, you should buy this. You know, but with my skill set, I can say, hey, I can do this for you. I gotta finish our video, and I'll meet up with Rory around 6:45, 7. We're gonna take our grad photos this evening, and that'll wrap it up. I literally am like sitting here like, I can't believe I'm done with school. Like it's blowing my mind. Like I guess I'm getting like a huge dopamine rush. Like I feel really accomplished.
3 hours later.
Time is... Rory, guess the time. Oh,
9:25.
Looking at his phone. He's already looking at his phone.
9:25.
He's already looking at his phone. 9:26 actually on the thing. All right, guys. So we got the 50mm on the camera right now. That's why you guys probably can't even see me. So I'll just keep showing Rory. But we shot our grad photos.
We did.
How'd that go?
It went.
Yeah.
Levi almost peed on his foot while we
I
were
did
getting
almost
ready.
pee on my foot.
Got some sweet shots, and we're a little depressed to not get fresh ice cream by the time we were done. But Molly Moons or Sugar and Spoon. No, what the hell?
Dude,
Molly
you're
Moon-
naming like all these like Seattle places, and we like live in Tacoma. What are you
What's
talking
it called?
about?
Ice
Molly
Cream
Moon.
Social. Ice
Oh,
Cream
yeah,
Social
yeah.
was closed. Met Market was closed. Levi had a crush on the girl in there, but she was off the market.
Yeah, she was really hot.
Yeah.
Dang.
So what are we doing?
You're going home now.
What's your video about?
My video is like my last day of like what it'll be like to be in college.
I'm starting that tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, I'm done, and you aren't yet.
What's the last day of college like, Levi? Let's hear it.
Can you hold that? I have to back up. Can it even see me yet?
Yeah, you can see you.
Okay. Last. It's nice to know that everything's done, but at the same time, it's weird because it's no longer. You know, even when I left for Texas,
it still didn't hit me yet because I didn't graduate. I just like dropped out and said, oh no, that's done. This time it's like, no, like you actually finished. There's like, I mean, you could go back if you wanted to. Yeah, I don't know, there's a lot of reflection going involved. I'll make a video. It's gonna be dropping the day after I graduate, I think, about my experience with graduation, because this whole thing has been more than just about graduating. You guys will see that in the video, but Rory still got finals. Sucks to suck.
One final Saturday. One final on Saturday. This is so close. There we go. And then a lab tomorrow and we're done. Sunday, Levi is graduating.
This is it, y'all. The day's about to be over. About to get into the word. And then the day's about to be over. I feel weird. Sorry guys, I'm just a little emotionally overwhelmed, I guess you could say. And I hate to be like this on camera. I've only ever done this one other time, and that was on my way to Houston in 2021. I guess I'm just getting emotional because I'm finally able to take like a third person point of view, so to speak, and look at my life over these years. And I didn't have like a typical college experience. If you guys have been following my journey, I didn't have like I went to a 4-year and I graduated and grew with my friends. I would go back to college and, certain things like that. Like, no, I was living in the midst of, my friends got blue collar jobs. I lost some friends along the way, business ventures. Like, I did not have a normal schooling experience. And I guess what I'm trying to say by that is I had a lot of real life experience in the midst of my schooling experience. It was not a normal school experience, and I'm just reflecting all of that kind of right now, and I'm like, holy crap, the first half of my schooling experience was fairly good, and I think that I look at that and I look at what's recent. I don't know, I guess I'm just kind of all over the place, and I'm sorry, I don't have clear words. It's not like I'm like sad or anything. I think I'm like sad, happy, excited. Again, I think I said this just a little bit ago. I'm emotionally overwhelmed. I can't really put it together. Glad I got my Bible out, because it's something I got to talk with God about. But it's kind of weird to end the video on this. I want you guys to know, like, I'm fine. I'm just like at that point in my life where like, whoa, I'm finally taking like a third person point of view, and I'm just in awe in the weirdest ways. But yeah, that's it. It's the last day in the life of college student, entrepreneur, athlete, all that. I hope you guys continue to follow me for the journey. But that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys liked this video. If you guys did, be sure to give it a like. If any of you guys are new here, do not forget to press the subscribe button so you guys know I will be back. And as always, die trying to do what you love. The sky's the limit. See you all in the next one.